We keep hearing about this guy, Anthony Bernal. I think a lot of us who weren't really aware of him in the past, we keep hearing about him, and he did not want to come in of his own volition. He's now been subpoenaed to come in and testify. Can you explain who exactly Anthony Bernal is to the Biden family, to Jill Biden? Because we've heard that he is her work husband. I think it's weird when people use that term, work husband, work wife. Who would you say Anthony Bernal is to the family?
Well, you're absolutely right, Link. That is what Jill Biden has called Anthony Bernal. She said, he is my work husband. He is a former child actor from Arizona. He made his way into
Okay.
DC and inveigled his way into Jill Biden's good books by, I guess he's very clever, by sort of remaking her image when she was second lady, when she was the wife of the vice president under Obama, and he stuck to her like a limpet throughout. And then when they had the 2020 campaign, he came back on board, and he was one of the only staffers allowed into their Wilmington house, allowed into Joe Biden's basement. Remember, during
Mm.
COVID, during the pandemic, Joe Biden managed to hide from the public and do very limited campaign appearances because he used the excuse of COVID. And he was in
Mhm.
his very expensive, I think it's mahogany lined or oak lined um, bespoke basement. It's actually his library
Yes.
in his lakefront mansion. And Anthony Bernal was there every day. He moved to Wilmington so that he could be with the First Lady and with Joe Biden. So they came to trust him. And so he knows all the secrets. If he were to
Mm.
spill the beans, I think we would rip the lid off this scandal. But I have a feeling that he's very loyal and that he won't do that. They really did a great job of isolating Joe Biden from the rest of the White House staff and his advisors, and certainly from his cabinet, and I mean, other Democrats in Congress, um, because they knew, I guess, that his cognitive decline was so sharp and so sort of shocking that if anyone saw him like they saw him up close and personal
Mhm.
every day, that he would probably at some point be removed from office. And that was something that Jill Biden was certainly not going to abide.